Hi YouTube, Query Gamer here, and today I'll be bringing you another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team SBC guide. This is part 2 of the SBC Eto'o guide. I apologise that it has been a while between the first part and this one. I have been really busy with work at the moment, so I do apologise for that. But anyway, this episode is going to be around the second 9 teams in the Super League, and we start off with Galatasaray. But before we get into the team, guys, I just want to say these videos do take a lot of effort to make, so just be supportive, and it would really mean a lot to me if you hit that like button and subscribe for more FIFA 17 content if you are new to the channel. But we start off the Galatasaray team with Fernando Muslera in goal. He is a first owner player in my club, but you can pick him up on the market for around 900 coins. Moving to the right back option, and we're actually playing right mid bronze non-rare Adili in there for 900 coins, as he is the cheapest option. Moving on into the centre back position, we have Aziz in there for 1000 coins. He's a pretty good player. He actually had a really good silver player last year, but a rare gold player this year. Alongside him in the defence though, we have Hakan Balta, 1400 coins for him. Then moving over to left back, we actually have bronze non-rare Unsal. I actually accidentally skipped over him, but you can pick him up for 250 coins. He is a striker. Then in the first CDM position, or the midfield position, we have Nigel de Jong in there. I picked him up for 700 coins. I sniped him, so you might have to pay a little bit over that, but that is the kind of price you're looking at for him. Then alongside him, we have Sigurci for 700 coins again. Then in the right mid position, you have Josu, 400 coins there. A very easy pickup. And then moving over to left mid, we have Bruma, 93 pace, 83 dribbling, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 1400 coins for a pretty nice card he actually has for Ultimate Team. Then moving into the cam position, we have Wesley Sneijder in there, 800 coins. He always has a really nice card in Ultimate Team. Great free kicks on him, but you can put him into the squad for nice and cheap. Then up front, we have Sig Thorsen, 400 coins for the Icelandic player that helped to knock England out of the Euros in the summer this year. And that is the Galatasaray team completed, guys. So just left back, you want to be looking for striker Unsal. Apologies for skipping over that player there. But moving on to the next team, guys, and we actually have Gaziantepspor. And I do apologise for any butchering of any names, whether it's team names or player names in this video. My Turkish pronunciation isn't the best, so just give me a bit of slack there, guys. But we start off in goal for Gaziantepspor with Digamenci, and 450 coins for him. It is not too expensive at all, getting him into the side there. And then moving on into the right back position, we actually have Sinar, again a right mid playing right back, silver 72 rated Sinar, but you can pick him up for 200 coins, and he is the cheapest option by far. Then moving into the centre of defence, we actually have another player playing slightly out of position, Raj Torel, the 76 rated player in there for 450 coins. Then alongside him, we have Sume, first player in the defence that is actually playing his right position, and he costs 2,700 coins, so you see why I was reluctant to pick up another centre back. Then moving into the left back position, we have Gunnarsson. You save a bit of money on him, as you can pick him up for 200 coins and you still get the rating and chemistry you require. Then moving on into the midfield, we have Ildiz, 2,200 coins there for the Austrian. And then alongside him in that CDM position, we have Fatal, the Ghanaian, there for 1,600 coins. So a relatively cheap side so far. And as we move up the pitch, that theme continues as we get into the attacking midfield, and we have Kachley in there for 200 coins. Easy to pick up those non-rare bronzes and non-rare golds for cheap, as you see with Kolar, the man from the Czech Republic, in there for 400 coins. And alongside him in the final cam position in the Gaziantepspor side is Kilic. Again, you can pick him up for 200 coins in the centre mid position, and he will get you the chemistry that you require. Then finally in this side, we move up top and we finish off with the Algerian Gilas. 500 coins you pay for the 72 rated non-rare silver, and he completes this second side in this Samuel Eto'o Part 2 guide. And I do hope you are enjoying the video, guys, and these videos do help you. That is the main aim of the video, so you can get the players in these SBCs for the cheapest possible price. We're moving on to the next side now, and I am not even going to attempt to say this name because I am going to butcher it without a shadow of a doubt. So moving into the third out of 9 sides, and we start off in goal with Johannes Hopf, the Swedish keeper there for 1,600 coins. Pretty nice looking rare silver card in there. But then we move into the right back position. We have Orhan Sam, 1,300 coins for him, so a little bit more expensive than some of the previous squads, but it's not too bad still. Then moving into the centre of defence, we have Kulisic, 800 coins you will pay for him, getting you a decent rating in there at 73 rated, and again he has a decent rated and looking card. Then in his centre back pairing, we have Kalic, 400 coins for him, getting him into the side and moving the rating up even further. And then left back we have Pelavan, 350 coins. It's always nice to pick up those cheap players when you are expecting to pay a little bit more, especially in those left back and centre back positions. Then CDM, we have Bilia, 200 coins for the 62 non-rare bronze, and you still get the rating you require, so there's no need to pay for anything more. As the same thing with El Eralp here, 200 coins for him again, getting you the chemistry in there in the midfield. Then moving over to right mid, we have Gurla, 700 coins. He cost you, so not too expensive whatsoever at all. We've got a decent card as well, 84 pace, 73 dribbling for a 72 rated card. Then moving over to left mid, we have Karabukspor, 1,000 coins for him, so a little bit more expensive, but still not breaking the bank on any of these. Then moving into the cam position, we're actually playing striker Marudi just because he does save you a bit of coins at 350, so he is not very expensive at all. And then moving up into the striker position, we can finish off the team here with Stanku, 400 coins. The Romanian who actually did score quite a few goals in the Euros, quite a few penalties there for that Romanian side that obviously went out in the group stage. But that is the third side in this part 2 of the Samuel Eto'o SBC guide completed. And then we will move on now to Karabukspor even. Apologies again for butchering any of these names. But the fourth side out of 9 in part 2. We start off in goal here with the Brazilian Facchini, 350 coins for him. Very easy pickup, and this side was actually quite a cheap one to complete, which is always nice to see. Then moving over to the right back position, we actually played right mid Rodic in there for 300 coins, the man from Montenegro. Moving into the centre of defence now, and we have Nunkiu in there for 1,300 coins. Again, he had an absolutely incredible silver card a couple of years ago. Brilliant player to play with in Ultimate Team. Then alongside him in the defence, we actually have a left back in there by the name of Teba, 700 coins for him. He is much cheaper than picking up a centre back. Then alongside him, another left back, we have Leta Levecci, 500 coins for this Andorran in there. So we've got a lot of different nationalities coming into these sides. Another Andorran in there is Niagu, and 1,300 coins for him. And it is a very nice to pick up all these different nationalities as well, and for cheap as well. Attic in there for 350 coins in the midfield. And we move on to the third midfielder, and that is Zengin, 300 coins for him. Again, a very cheap player to get into the side and get you the chemistry that you need. Then moving on in this team, we have left mid Depe, 450 coins for him. Again, really cheap and easy to pick up on the market. You don't have to snipe very many of these players at all. Then moving forward in the midfield, we have Poco. I'm just going to call him Poco. 1,400 coins of him, so a little bit more expensive, but still, again, you're not breaking the bank. Then up front, we have Yatabare, 500 coins for him, getting you that player in the striker position that you need. And that is this side done. Fourth side out of 9 in this part 2 done, and we will now move on to number 5, and this is Kasimpasa. And this one a little bit more expensive, but it is just what you need to pay to get this side done, unfortunately, and get that Samuel Eto'o in. Again, you can see a couple of players playing out of position already, but we start off in goal with Cursor, 250 coins for him, so not expensive in the goalkeeper position at all. But moving over to right back, we have Popov, 1,400 coins for him, so a little bit of money you have to spend on him, but just getting that chemistry is definitely worth it. Titi in there at centre back, 500 coins for him, and yeah, just easy to pick up non-rare golds as always. Then in the second centre-back position, we actually play Yassar, 200 coins. He gets shipped as a goalkeeper, so he won't get you much chemistry, but he gets you the chemistry that you require. Then left mid, we have Boyk, 750 coins for him to play out of position, and still gets you the 5 chemistry that you need to help towards that chemistry goal. Then in the midfield, first midfielder, we have Ayaz, 200 coins for this non-rare bronze player, getting him in the side. And then alongside him in the midfield, we have Akius, 200 coins again, so getting you those cheap players, getting the chemistry, which is always nice to see. Then moving on to the third player in the midfield, we have Yilmaz in there for 950 coins, so again, a little bit more expensive than some of the other players considering the card that he has, but again, it's just what you need to do to get the chemistry. Then in the left mid position, we have Kiraz, 400 coins for him, getting you the chemistry. Then moving on, we have Demir playing in the cam position. He costs you 200 coins, but that is very cheap indeed, and to get that chemistry is all you need to do, as well as the rating. And then up front, we have Atumbi, 750 coins for him, and it's just a brilliant way to get these players in the squad. And there we go, that is Kasimpasa done. That is the 15 out of 9 in this video done. Moving on, and we have our next side in this SBC group, Kayserispor, and I am probably butchering a lot of these names, I do apologise, but we are on to team 6 out of 9. And here we go, guys. As you see, another bronze, silver, gold side. And we have Ananda Armada even in goal for 1,700 coins there, and really very variety of stats on him. But then we have Resmen in there at right back, 200 coins for him, so bringing the average price right down of this side already. So, and then alongside him we have Karabukspor, 400 coins for the non-rare gold. They're easy to pick up on the transfer market. There are a lot of him on 400 coins. Then moving on to a centre-back partner, we have Ozzy Yildirim, 800 coins for him. So a little bit expensive for a rare bronze card, but he does get your chemistry and he is not overly expensive. Then another right back, we're actually playing Stevanovic out of position slightly in their left back for 800 coins, but you still get the chemistry that you need, and that is all you need to do. Then in the right mid position we have Ilanan, 200 coins for him, and very easy to pick up all these bronzes on the market. In the midfield we have Somers in there for 700 coins in that midfield position, and then alongside him in that midfield we have another Somers, actually Somers even for 700 coins, which is really rare. Not too often you see two players with exactly the same name or very similar names next to each other. Then on the left mid position we have Nakuma, 650 coins again, so very easy to pick up as a rare gold for 650 coins. Then striker we have Wellerton. Shout out if you remember Wellerton, throwback to FIFA 13 days, 2,800 coins he will cost you, and 2,700 coins for your man, 2,700 for him. So the strikers are the priciest players in this squad, but that is Kayserispor done and dusted, guys. 6 out of 9 teams done, and we move on to the 7th. And like I said, guys, these videos do take a bit of effort, so make sure just to hit that like button and subscribe if these videos do help. I really do appreciate the support, and all the support you've been showing recently has been absolutely incredible. So let's keep that up, guys. Moving on to Konyaspor here, and one of the more expensive sides actually that you're going to complete in this SBC group. You actually start off in goal with Denechan there for 350 coins for him, so not too expensive there. But moving up the pitch, we go into the right back position. We actually play non-rare bronze Yilmaz, keeper, but you can pick him up for 200 coins, put him in that right back position, and you still get the chemistry and rating you need. Moving into the centre backs, we have Vukovic for 450 coins in there as our first one, and then alongside him we have Aktav, again 250 coins. It's just really good to get those really cheap players in there to start off with. Then moving into the left back position we have Uslu, 800 coins for him, so a little bit more expensive now. And then as we move up the pitch, the team is going to get slightly more expensive. as you see, not really in this position with Hora in there for 400 coins. He is an easy pickup there. By the way, guys, I will be bringing you an SBC Geniac videos to if you are interested in them, so make sure to subscribe to check them out in the later dates. But then we move into the midfield. Again, we have Bora, 500 coins for him. Alongside him, we have Findikli, 350 coins for him. And so far it's been a pretty cheap side to build. But then moving up the pitch, the strikers are where it gets slightly more expensive. Ali Dera, 200 coins in there at left mid for that non-rare bronze, getting you a good rating in chemistry wise. Then up front, Rangelov as the first striker, 2,500 coins for him, so a little bit pricey in there, similar to the Kayserispor side with Wellerton and the other striker costing you a bit. And then Milicevic, you can pick him up as a striker with 2,700 coins. He originally ships as a cam, or you can transfer him up to striker yourself. That is totally up to you. But that is the Konyaspor side done. 7 out of 9 done. 2 more sides to go, and then you have unlocked that Samuel Eto'o SBC card. So we move on to the penultimate side, and that is Osmanlispor. And this one is a little bit expensive again. Similarly to the previous sides, it's not ridiculous and you're not spending so much money, but it is a little more than the average. We have this Lithuanian keeper in goal. Not going to try and pronounce his name, but he's easy to find on the transfer market, 400 coins for him. Then in the right back position, we have Vasajevic. I'll go with that. 2,800 coins for the Bosnian right back there. Then moving into the centre back positions, we have non-rare bronze Kaya, costing 2,300 coins. So that is a bit demoralising when you do have to pay that amount for a bronze. But anyway, moving on into his centre back partner, we're actually playing CDM Alternate in there for 1,200 coins, just to get that chemistry and avoid overpaying for another centre back. Then in the left back position, we actually play Delage in there for 400 coins. He ships as a left mid, but you can get him into the side for relatively cheap playing as a left mid. Then we have Lawal in there in CDM, 700 coins. It's always nice to get those really high card weight players in there like Lawal. Unlike him, Guven unfortunately costs 1,700 coins, so a bit more expensive again for that 71 rated non-rare silver. Then moving further up into the midfield, we have Webo. Now what you want to do for Webo, you can buy him as a striker and transfer him back to a centre forward and you get the chemistry you need. It's a much cheaper way than going out and buying another cam. For this side, Ndiaye, 750 coins you'll pay for his card, and he's actually got a decent card as well. Pretty nice, well-rounded stats. Then our third cam is Kachar, 700 coins for him for the non-rare bronze, which is always great to see. And then finally, we round off the side with Diabate, 700 coins for him, giving you the final or the penultimate side, and we move on into the final side, just completing this one now, and then we will move on to Trabzonspor, which actually gives you a 25k pack as a reward, as well as being the last team to unlock that Samuel Eto'o. So we move on to this Trabzonspor side, and as you see in goal, it is mainly gold with those 4 silver players on the right hand side. We start off in goal with Kivrak, 750 coins for the 81 rated keeper, so getting him into the side there is very, very simple indeed. Then moving over to right back, we're actually playing right mid Varul. He will cost you 4,700 coins, one of the most expensive players in this whole SBC group, but he is the cheapest option that you can go for. Akbas actually tops a rule there, and he goes for 5,200 coins just to get you that chemistry that you need in that centre back position. Alongside him, we have Durutsa, 1,200 coins for him to get him into the side and give you the rating that you need. Then moving over to the left back, we're actually playing left mid Castillo in there for 800 coins. Picking him up, getting the chemistry in that left back position is very, very easy. Then moving into the midfield, we have Taziki or Yaziki even for 2,500 coins. And some of these players in this Trabzonspor side are just inflated prices just because it is the last team in this group. Then you can pick up Yukuslu in there for 450 coins to play in that CDM position, and that is the CDMs rounded off with him. Moving on into the cams, we have Umur in there for 2,800 coins. And from now on, guys, the players' prices go down a little bit as they are gold and their pack weight is higher, card weight even. Akichi in there for 750 coins in that second cam position. And then moving on to the third and final cam, we have a Nazi in there playing at slightly out of position, ships as a centre mid, put him in that cam position for 500 coins and he will get you the chemistry that you need. And then moving up to the striker, we have Suk Yun Jun, 400 coins for him. You can alternate between either him or Ndoi, or there's another striker, but he's the one I went for. You get the chemistry, you get the rating, and that is Trabzonspor completed. Guys, that is the SBC group done. You have completed this SBC. You have got SBC Samuel Eto'o. I hope you have enjoyed the video, guys. I hope it has helped you. Make sure to leave a like if it has. Subscribe for all the FIFA 17 content that I will be uploading, including that SBC Gignac videos. So guys, I really do hope you have enjoyed the video, and I will see you later for my next one.